Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of April 2025. So thank you to everyone who has left a donation, subscribed, commented, liked videos in March 2025. I really appreciate it. It's been such a great month. So let's continue on with that energy. You have To the Sea coming out in reverse. There may be a little bit of wanderlust. You know, you're feeling very like, I don't know, not antsy, but you're definitely ready to explore into the unknown. Another thing that I'm seeing here with To the Sea coming out in reverse, some of you guys, I don't know why, I'm just intuitively picking up on this sense of deepening of emotions, deepening of feelings towards someone, especially your romantic partner, or something like that. I'm wondering if some of you guys are dealing with relationship anxieties, actually, especially if you have a nice, beautiful, confident person that you are dating or in a relationship with. It may feel very out of the blue, but there's something here about emotional processing around relationships, active present-day relationships, not exes, not the past, but the relationships currently in your life. And this doesn't just have to be romantic. This could be family relationships. This could be friendship, etc. And look at that. We also have forgiveness coming out as well. Man, I don't know why. There's nothing about the cards in particular that are giving me this message. It's just intuition. And even as I look at the artwork on this card, look at that. I am seeing that it's not necessarily that you were taking someone for granted, but it's like you're seeing someone in a new light. You're seeing something in a new light where you are truly, fully seeing and recognizing the divine in someone or something. Like, you may have already known a little bit that someone was special or magical in some capacity, but now you're really truly in awe. Like, there's something that could be happening with someone else in your life. This could be especially like a romantic partner or a best friend or someone close to you, where there is going to be an incredible shift or change or some sort of big win for them that they manifest on their own. They work hard for. Or you're seeing them in a new light. Like, let's just say you always knew that they were funny or whatever, but your best friend may be getting up on stage and doing stand-up comedy, and you go to their show this month and you're in awe of how charming, funny, and charismatic this person is. And you're like, oh my gosh, they're actually really good at this. You know what I mean? Or a romantic partner, you may have always viewed them as snuggly, cute, adorable, whatever. But then you see them really, truly in their element or manifesting really big wins for themselves. And you're like, oh my God, you're actually, yeah. I don't know why I'm seeing that. And so I feel like this forgiveness card, it's actually sort of speaking on that a little bit, almost like your soul wants some forgiveness for, not really seeing fully the divinity within this person. Another thing that I'm seeing here, you know what this reminds me of? What's coming to my mind? Sometimes spirit speaks to me through my own memories during readings. Years and years and years ago, one of my best friends at the time, she hated this girl for years, right? And but they had to see each other in mutual social settings frequently. And I don't know, at some point in time, they just actually started becoming friends. And then they ended up being best friends. So they sort of went from enemies to best friends. And because they kept talking and seeing eye to eye on things, my friend learned to actually sort of forgive that person for the wrongdoings that she thought that she did, and also forgiving herself for not liking her in the first place. So I am seeing something like that may also be happening as well. But that kind of goes along with what I'm saying, where it's you're realizing, oh my gosh, this person's actually really cool. This person's really divine. This person is like, you're really seeing someone for who they are. We have the Council coming out in reverse. Okay, so the Council is a body of luminous beings who are ancient as time itself and beyond. And they carry the wisdom, the knowledge, the heartbeat of life itself, the tapestry of life itself. And they're great guides to go to. There's also a part of ourselves that are on this council of luminous beings. And when we pass away, or when we go through major life shifts and changes, we face ourselves in the spiritual mirror, in a sense. And a judgment call is made. That judgment call comes from within, basically. What I find when speaking to people who've passed on is that, and through my own near-death experience, it's not necessarily that you die and then someone judges you. It's you die and you see your own life and all of the emotions that you've made other people feel, and everything that you are that is not physical or tied to ego, which is really actually hard to conceptualize if you've never experienced that before, like way harder than you realize. You're just faced with who you are. And that's where the judgment comes in, because your inner peace, your luminosity, has to sit with the reality of who you choose to be in this lifetime. So when the Council comes out in reverse, there may be some changes in order. You may need to, Libra, make some decisions to live life more boldly, to love more fiercely, to forgive more frequently, in order to not carry such a heavy heart. The Council's wisdom is to live life to the fullest and not wear the world so tightly, so heavily. So the month of April, there is a very deep spiritual element to it, where you may be making the decision to live my life more fully. You know what song's coming to my head? That song, like, Live Like You're Dying. What is the name of that? I don't even know who sings that. It's like, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went to... If you know the name of that song, comment it down below. But go listen to that. If you can figure out how to find that. Go listen to that song. The lyrics may have some deep meaning for you. I'm kind of seeing that song really encapsulates the vibe of Libra in April, which is to just really live life a bit more fuller. So we have the Nine of Swords coming out as your first card, okay? Listen, you're the third sign I'm filming for. Aries and Cancer, they had the Tower come out as their first card, so don't be all up in arms about this. We are still dealing with the shadow side of eclipse season. So anyone who has not really been consciously picking up on the karmic lessons that eclipse season had in store for them and the changes that they're meant to make, they're really going to be feeling it strongly in April during the shadow period. Some of you guys, in March and February, maybe, you may have been going through some depression, some anxiety. I've been really, really feeling that in the collective, to be honest, which is sad. But yeah, so moving into April, you may still be dealing with that a little bit, but I feel like that's what's going to eventually lead to you making the shift to live life with a lighter heart and spirit and just release the heaviness. And I don't know how to put that logically, but, and you may be saying easier said than done. I get it. I don't know why. It just feels like it's going to be possible for you to just make the decision to just release the heaviness. We have the Two of Cups coming out in reverse. Okay. This is right next to that Nine of Swords. Some of you guys may be dealing with a separation, a breakup of some sort. And this could be romantic. This could be a friendship that has ended. This could be a family connection that has ended. Something like that. When it's in reversed, it may have been unhealthy, very unhealthy, unbalanced, unfair. And you're still emotionally processing that, releasing the heaviness of that. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, releasing the commitment, untangling yourself from this person, this responsibility, this commitment. There may be some developments there when it comes to untethering your life from someone else's life or something else. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's a seed, something on the newer side that's been trying to develop. This could be like a newer relationship for some of you that's been trying to develop. A new future path that's been waiting for you to commit to it deeper. And this person, place, or thing is here waiting almost for you to commit to it deeper. It's in your hands. Like, even just look at this. It's in your hands, right? And it's already starting to grow roots. It's trying to grow roots, and it's also trying to grow a little seed up here, like a sprout up here, right? But it's still in your hands. And it's like, why aren't we planting this in the ground? You know, like this is ready to fully take off, whatever this is. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a newer relationship. This could be a idea that you've been toying around with. Like maybe you lightly got started on a business idea or something like that. And you've been like, you know, doing things here and there, but it's really starting to like get to a point where it's really ready to blossom and bloom. So I see you're almost in this transitionary space where on one hand, you're in the middle of releasing, letting go of a relationship. And then on the other hand, there's something here that's ready to take off, ready to grow into something beautiful. But it's in reverse, meaning like you have to be the one to plant this thing. We have the Empress. Oh my gosh. This like really doubles down on this message in a positive way. Like she is pregnant with potential. There's something, or the energy is very, very fertile, especially this time of year in the Northern Hemisphere with springtime here. The Empress is ready to birth into existence a whole new reality. This is also a beautiful sense of abundance that is ready to just take off for you. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're holding back a little bit on this fresh new starts because these past several months, you may have had to really let go of someone, something, and there could have been some heaviness on your heart because of that. And like I said, month of April, this is the month to just let go of those fears, let go of that heaviness, and fully embrace the developments in the present moment. And then we have the Moon in reverse. Yeah, there could be some fears here of like, well, what if things go wrong again? I don't want to hurt anyone again. I don't want to hurt myself again. Like, maybe I should take things slow. Maybe I shouldn't plant this seed just yet, even though it's already starting to grow roots and, you know, prosper a little bit. Guys, I'm telling you, just go for it. Just go for it. And take care of your mental health this month as well. Okay, focus on the positive. Choose love, not fear. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. And like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you've not already. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.